Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we've got thoroughly distracted. We're supposed to be searching for a drow called Nier and possibly saving him,
Peek inside.
possibly taking his head. Hard to say. Instead we have wound up going deeper into the facility and just going entirely the wrong way. We've met some deep gnomes, some of whom we've assisted to some extent. And now, I guess we've got to go back down here. Jump across past the knackered remains of yet another Shah statue, probably. And see what else we can find. Is there much else we can find back here? Or are we actually going back down to where we're supposed to be this time? We've seen evidence that someone had been using a rope around here. I guess that was our gnome friend that we spoke to last time. Yeah, there's a whole lot of chasm we can't do much about. It's a heavy chest though. We'll take it as prizes. And then I guess we'll go back out into the main part of the area. We did have a waypoint, didn't we? So potentially we could have just teleported to that, but heck with it. We're pretty much back now. Now, Skik Pit. Anything else you can add?
Off with you! They'll get suspicious.
Nope. Okay. So these guys are near a gate. Can we do anything with said gate at this point in time?
Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, Zharg?
What's a moon lantern?
One of them pixie lamps. If you're headed to Moonrise, you won't last without it.
Toplands are clogged with the Death Dark. Choke you in no time.
Oh, keep that in mind.
Go on, get some air. But don't go cursing me if that shadow shit snuffs you.
Sounds like the Shadow Curse. We must be getting closer to Moonrise. Perhaps we should seek out this Nier while we can, though.
Yeah, that does sound like a wise move, Shads. The moon lantern is the key to our survival. That means freeing Nier.
Chuk. More time wasted. If only you feared the Gaith parasite half as much as you fear the dark.
Come on, Lae'zel. It's instant death out there. Surely you're at least a little bit wary of instant death. Got a cask down here. A stained cask. Is this the same deal as the one back in the goblin place? It might be, you know. Do we have any particularly good poisons about our person? We've got a few different poisons, it seems. So perhaps we can slip one in here. Suspicious poison. Will that do anything? It'll give us a poison beer barrel. Skik Pit, is that where you're serving the Dweger from? Yes. That done anything for us? They're certainly chugging it down. Oh! Fancy that. She's still just drinking away.
Schneckdicks, prick. They're dead.
Point.
Shit. You did it.
We did.
What now?
It's probably best to hide. Don't go to the surface. You will probably die. Go and hide, wait for things to cool down, then slip away.
I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Good lad. Now, what have we got? We've got a mug of beer. That's probably the one that we've just poisoned. But that's fine. We'll take it anyway. And Magmar's record. So he's been having issues with mind flayer based delusions and dreams, perhaps. Drinking to keep that away, perhaps. Either way, the drink has become the end of him. I'd say what a shame, but he was a horrible bugger, so yeah.
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
Interesting. There's a
Whoever
plaque.
built it, they've
Come
let it
into her
rot for
shadow.
ages.
Let all that is past be forgotten.
Yeah, it's definitely Sharon around here.
Absolutely not. Or you'd be killing history itself.
This again?
Yes, this again.
Stonemason Kith.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
Fine. What should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Well, this guy's nice and friendly. Let's see. We could assess the statue for its technique and composition. We've got a few things we could do. Unseen Curiosity seems the one we're most likely to succeed with.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
Now, what about the statue?
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Maybe. Let's have a look at the rubble.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
What do we think? We are ready to report our observations.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it.
Ah.
But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Thanks, Kith. You're really sound. Would you like to trade before we go?
Well, let's see what you've got.
So, we've picked up some infernal alloy. Does he have anything particularly special? He's got some scrolls. Some potions. Nothing outstanding. But yeah, that guy's sound.
Would have been quite something in its heyday. And even now, it has much to teach us.
Now, up here we have some wrath. A scaling bone. Damaged Dark Justicia armor. Curious. Oh, actual Dark Justicia mail. That's even better. And a journal.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Whatever killed the maiden enemy of a powerful goddess.
Let us do what we can to avoid their fate then.
Interesting. So, we probably don't need that damaged bit of armour we just picked up. Now that we found the real deal. We've got this Justicia journal. Master Ketheric. Ah, has Master Ketheric not commanded us to use every possible tool to best Shah's rivals? If Sybil meant to keep the amulet a secret, she would have hidden it better. So an amulet is gifted power, might and cheer. Can barely keep myself from smiling. Sybil ripped the amulet from my throat and cast it into the lava. Interesting. Some sort of laughing madness amulet. Obscured by shadow, the wearer deals extra damage to attackers that hit them with a melee attack. Got an armor class of 13, whereas Shadowheart's current armor has a 15. Cool as it would be to give her Dark Justicia armor at this point, I'm not going to sacrifice a couple of points of AC to do it. Now what have we got? A Herdmaster.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
I don't think we want to beat these animals. I mean, it almost sounds like you're asking for help if I ignore your tone.
And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working.
What's behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
Yeah, let's see if we can't connect with the Taskmaster.
You're one of Nir's, eh? Don't go bursting those head veins. I ain't joined your bat-brained cult.
Very well. Let's examine this rubble. See if there's anything unusual.
A slight glint catches your eye.
A glint.
Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
So there's adamantine back there, isn't there?
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel. Rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way.
We like coin. Let's see what we can do.
Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
No, you might mean that literally, knowing you.
Slice off your haunches.
You awful shit. Hello.
The creature is disturbed, its breath quickened by anger and fear.
Oh. Poor little thing. Let's see. We've got a couple of options. Yeah. We're calm. All is well, my little friend. One. 1d6 and we rolled a 1. We have failed. We've only got 1 inspiration left.
No good. The Rothe is more agitated than ever.
Oh dear.
It utters an angry bellow and charges.
Rose have lost it. Put him down.
Well, we could do, I suppose. We could also put down these guys. But I suppose we should put down these guys first because they're like all up in our grill. Good job, Will. Have some radiating orb, everyone. We'll just slip away. That's one down. There we
The
go.
hell's wrong with you, Brooklyn Hoon?
I tried. Yeah, I meant to calm them, not rile them up.
Shit for brains. All that adamantine within reach. You done screwed me over.
Oh, now we're rumbling. Alright then. So we've got one back there. Who's a novice of the Absolute. So they are novices, even if they're not official. Let's see if we can't get over there and cause some bother. No, we can't, because Will's terrible. Shadowheart, let's think. It's probably worth doing some decent attacks against this main lad. And smacking him about a bit as well. So this one back here is going to fire arrows at us? Yeah. Good job, friend. So I guess we will continue to work over this lad for now. Running out of spells. This one's some sort of barbarian. Well, Will's got heavy armor, so good luck with that. Okay, they saved against the silence. Are they likely to have anything that we need? Probably not. But we failed to shove them. That's a shame. Now we're in melee range already, so let's... Good. That's some strong damage. We like it. Now Lae'zel can stop this one from being able to fire very accurately. Although given his double natural one last time, he's not great anyway. And what's he doing? A curious technique. Didn't really help him very much. Ouch. That was a good hit. I'm impressed. Now you're silenced. And once again we failed. Okay. Perhaps we switch to cantrips now. Rare Frost. Slow you down a bit, although that's not incredibly useful. Can we get within shoving range? Kinda. Lae'zel and Gale can continue to work over this one. Who continues to miss. He's fired 6 arrows and 3 of them have had critical miss. It's like, come on, lad. Now, Will. Once again, failing to shove. That's okay. I'd rather you move around this side, Shads, because that way you might stand a chance. Well, it's a 15%, so yeah, you're not shoving anyone anytime soon either. That's that guy down. Let's get a real shover over here. Lae'zel can save the day, perhaps. And a bit of Radiating Orb might also reduce his chances of successfully hitting people, or her chances. We'll keep trying though. Hey! Well done, Shads. Now, anything terribly useful about you, person? 19 slag is useless. Yeah, you've got nothing useful going on. This lad up here, probably got nothing useful going on. Yeah. Now, this is sturdy. Meaning I think it needs to take 10 damage? Yeah. If it
We
doesn't
need to
take
keep sharp.
10 damage, then it doesn't take damage. But Lae'zel can do up to 11 damage. Which means if she keeps hitting it for long enough, she'll eventually get some 11 damage shots in. Or 10 damage shots. There we go. Who needs Wraither? Just need a bit of patience, is all. And a strong woman. Now we can investigate. Deeper in. Bunch more skelly bones. What have we up top?
The path less travelled.
We got a shower, more statues, an orb of dark vision.
Gods. This is pure shadow magic. To be one with the dark and the trap.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Okay, so shadow magic, traps. Interesting.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Another trap. Gargoyle statue with greater toughness. Needs to take 50 damage. Or it can be disarmed, perhaps. What are our odds? They're looking good. So that's that trap out of the way. I do remember this place is trap central. And there we go. Much disarming later, we've made it to the other end without anything too disastrous happening. We've got a locked gate that we've aced.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Now, another gargoyle. And an Idol of Shar.
An idol of Lady Shar. It's beautiful. Curious that I found it. Not the first sign of the Dark Lady's power that I've encountered.
Bags of rotten food. Delicious.
All these telltale signs of Dark Justicius that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence.
It could be nothing, all the same. Lands like these must have seen all sorts throughout the years.
Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Yeah, coincidence is more common than destiny, though, in my experience. Don't get your hopes up. Now, where's that statue we just picked up? Idol of Shar. Send to Shadowheart. You can hold on to that, my friend. And we've got the Protecty Sparks wall. So that's more lightning charge gubbins. Probably end up selling it. But we got it. And now what else can we do in this place now that we've disarmed most, if not all, of the traps? It seems as though we're back above that waypoint that we found ages ago. So we haven't really travelled far in terms of distance. We've just travelled far in terms of height. And down this earlier ladder, we've got levers. 2 levers. And a bridge thing. And then we could drop off down to here, perhaps. Let's go alone. We've got a longsword mould.
Must be a forge somewhere it could be paired with.
We did learn that moulds can be used in the adamantine forge, so that could be related. And then up this way, let's see if there's much going on. There's a skeleton. With nothing much. It keeps going along and up. And then there's a platform of some sort down there. And yeah, this place is definitely somewhere else, alright. Got some buggers down below. And a big cave pile. And Barkus root. And some other less important gnomes. Well, that's interesting. Then over there we've got more levers and whatnot. Very well, let's go back and join the crew. Now, we're all on the lift, so if we were to shoot one of these levers, would that do anything for us? It would bring us up slightly. If we were to shoot the other one? And that one would bring us across. Cool, we may have found somewhere new. Now, can we do much about these doors? Yes, we can, they're pickable. They're not terribly difficult. So let's... A 2 is our best roll. We rolled a 2 and a 1. And we still got the job done. Amazing.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize a Night Singer's blades anywhere.
Cool. That's good to know. Whole lot more of nothing going on, it seems. A hanging skelly. With a key. How are you still hanged? I feel like if you hang a person and then they're there long enough to turn to bones, they're probably going to fall apart. A shield mould. Hang on to that, Lae'zel. No, nothing much going on down here. I suppose it can't hurt to have a quick peek. But yeah, just more skellies. A Sharan Inquisitor with a Harper key. A captive Harper revealed the location of her stockpile on a rocky overlook. The chest is trapped. The spy refuses to reveal how to open the chest, only crying Lux Splendor with every lash. That makes me think radiant magic or something like that, perhaps. So we need to keep an eye out for a chest then, perhaps. We've got a torch already. Maybe a torch is good enough to disable any traps that are on it. We'll have to see. But first we've got to crack this door open. We'll just check these hanging bodies as well. Nothing. Cool. I'm going to take off the torch for a moment. Just in case. It'd be nice to have a shield at the ready if we've got one. Do we have a shield on Gale? I'm sure we do. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I remembered rightly. There's a rumble. Hellsboar. Oh, it's blinded. Is that because it's a fiend? Is that one of the effects of this mace? Fiends and undead are blinded. Excellent. I thought it was just undead, but nope. The Blood of Lathander is incredibly useful in more ways than one. Does that mean that these buggers are also going to take a lot of radiant damage? Yeah, that seems to hit it pretty hard. Yeah, it's just poison and fire that it's not really bothered about. Now, Gale. We could run deeper into the room, but we might want to just stay out here, because then they've all got to run past Lae'zel to do anything, and potentially they end up blinded. So, yeah, let's all stay out here. And perhaps we can make that one a bit slower, although it's saved against Red Frost. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, what are you doing down there, Will? So maybe Lae'zel wants to get in close and deal with that one. Because that does seem like a bigger threat if it's going to bash the team around like that. Will, you are in entirely the wrong place. And it's going to take you a turn or two to get back in the action. Now, Gale. Go on then, let's give you a bit of that. That was overkill actually, because it only had 5 life left. I guess, is that another side effect? Let's see. It's blinded. No, it just gets blinded from the blood of Lathander. I was wondering if it also just automatically took damage. I must have already hit that one and forgotten about it in the 20 seconds or so that had passed between me hitting it. Yeah, that's the one I've Ray of Frosted, isn't it? I'm a big sausage. That one's saved again, but at least it's not shooting arrows now. That one hasn't managed to do much. Lae'zel's in a bit of bother here. Maybe she'll chug a potion. Because Will can't heal her, because he's still down here somewhere. You idiot. Can't even finish off a Hellsbore. Oh, come on, Will. Gale. Also, we took damage because we hit it. So that was probably silly. Are we... No, good. We're not in range of it. $32 damage from Ray of Frost. I like that staff. It's cool. Catch my drift. Oh, that's too funny.
A tale for the ages.
Will is the worst. Where is he anyway? He's still technically alive. We could technically reach him, but I think it's probably not going to happen and we're going to have to revive. There we go. Now, what have we got for our troubles? A halberd. And a mask. It's not amazing, but it's worth a little bit of gold.
Interesting mask. Quite like the design.
Alright then.
Belonged to American. Infernal soldiers.
Yeah, it did. There's another one on the table there. There's a chest. The Firestoker. A hand crossbow that deals additional damage to burning targets. Cool. We'll take it. Now, are you officially dead at this point, Will? Because I don't think we can heal you in any sort of sensible way. What if we try? Target is out of sight. Yep. Oh well. We'll heal ourselves instead. I didn't actually mean to do that, but it's happened. So that was just a little objective, side objective sort of thing, by the look of it. We'll press on. More skellies. With more Dark Justicia mail and a map of Moonhaven. The village of Moonhaven. Soldiers encouraged to kill in merciless silence. I believe that might be the blighted village, you know, that we were in earlier. Now we've got a Dark Justicia mask. And we got a scimitar mould. Take that. And then we've got more levers, which are probably for that platform. Yep, so that one moves it across. And then the other one probably moves it up. Yeah, and we know how to get there. So perhaps we can do what we did before and shoot an arrow. So let's make our way back to where we were. Seems like Will's going to be just fine down there. You two come in? Or are you concerned about the damage you might take from falling? That's probably sensible of you. Was that the one that lowers it? Yeah. Come along, ladies. Right, here we are then. So now, which one was the lever for going across? Not that one. Do we need to be down or do we need to be up? Maybe it's good to be down? I mean, it doesn't seem to matter. Because we've got legs. So we can bounce over there. And we find ourselves near another waypoint. And near a mace mold. Lae'zel, do you want to grab that one as well? You've been collecting them all recently. So we've got the waypoint. Now that we've got the waypoint, we can go back to the previous one. Grimforge. And then we can get Will up, and then it might be time to camp. I think that this is time sensitive, this section. If I'm remembering correctly, and there's a possibility that I'm remembering correctly, you can rest up to twice while Nier is trapped in the rock falls,
Close watch on the place.
and he won't die. There's Will. He's back near the feast. Come on, you big idiot. So yeah, we should be able to rest at least once without any problems. Because we don't want Nier to accidentally die on us before we get the chance to fully investigate his particular predicament. I will drop a save though, just in case. And now we'll have a nice long rest. It's a nice little campsite, all told. Although we seem to have lost the ability to move. What if we switch to someone else? There we go. Now we can move again. Moving is all the rage. Doesn't look as though anyone's that desperate to speak to us. So we'll just go ahead. And what have we got? Bit of beer. More booze. Yet more booze. And we're ready to roll once again. Although after that shameful display from Will, maybe we'll get Astarion back on the crew for a bit.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What you got, Scratch? Oh, he's a good boy.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
A potion. Oh, he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I assume Tara doesn't mind all this dog petting that I'm doing. Yeah, she'll be fine with it. Now, Will, we gave you a chance to be useful.
This true soul Nier's stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
That's rather mean of you, Will. You stay in
sure?
camp.
The blade stands at the ready.
Yeah, you stay here.
And just when things were warming up.
Yeah, they were. We reached a forge full of lava, so that's a valid point. But I think Astarion might want to see what's going on.
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock.
We probably should save him, only for the gnome's sake.
Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes?
Yes. Saving
But if
gnomes.
you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help, either.
That's fine. Lae'zel will do the digging. Come along.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
How close are we to a level? Not a million miles away from level 7. We might get there before the end of Act 1. But now, I suppose we should go and see what's going on with Nier. A vendor.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
Yep.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nier's debt off him?
I mean, I want Nier out, and it sounds like you have a lead.
I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
I like these Dweger. They're fun. They don't hold back. I mean, you could try it. I've been itching for a fight.
You don't need to ask twice. Your blade ready, Kerr.
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Fine. Spill what you want, true soul, before I choke on your stench.
I mean, I'm no more a true soul than you are, really.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
Let's see. Because, yeah, they don't like true souls. So maybe we can find some way of getting around it. So, yeah, I was a true soul, we'll say. The cult lied to me. Now I want revenge. That might work.
Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold?
Yes. What do you need done?
Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nia. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nia's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nia. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in?
That sounds like an excellent plan. I'm in.
Good. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it.
Cool. I mean, I asked about a lead, and you still haven't answered.
Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get them to talk. Now move. You're hogging my air.
Okay, so yeah, that, as is expected, is just a lead for what we already knew. So how do we wipe out this scrying eye without anyone caring? I mean, it's only got 8 HP, so if no one sees us attack it, we should be fine. What I think we'll do is we'll wait for it to come back over here somewhere. There was a patrolling person down there, but maybe they're okay. While we wait for it to come back, perhaps. Let's see if he's got anything for trade.
Close the eye thing for good, then spring near. Time we got what was coming to us.
Okay, he's got an Elder's Journal. He doesn't actually have very much, so I don't know why he's marked as a vendor. Now, who are you? Dana. You're the one who I was worried about passing through, perhaps. Well, maybe up there. There's someone up there as well. Where's the eye even gone? We could chat to the eye.
Into the eye. Your reflection stares back.
Hello.
The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen.
Yep, I'm seen. We could reach out to the presence. I've never done this before.
Your consciousness surges into the orb. First, there is blackness. Then, a pair of unblinking red eyes. Pain grips your skull as the eyes stare into you. Then, look away. The connection is broken.
Okay, that's curious. I think that has caused, however, the other bugger to run off.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Oh, come on. This is one of the ones who was just... I'm going to go ahead and reload that, just because it seems nonsensical that these two have said, kill the scrying eye, and then the minute I do, they kick off about it. We're going to go back to the other plan, where we go around and wait for it at the other place where it can be found. I was kind of hoping this would be a good spot. But maybe not because of those buggers over there. But are we coming back up now? Yeah, we are. So is this a good spot? Anyone care? They might. But they might not. Cool, we might have got away with that. We've blinded the Absolute. I don't know if he's going to have anything else to say. I assume not. Cool. I was expecting him to be like, oh, you want a pat on the back? Or something along those lines, but no. It is now time to bust Nier out. And that probably should be our next goal, because it is time sensitive, like I said. We can always explore the new waypoint and the new forge later. And Nier and the forge can probably both be dealt with next time. But until then, thanks for watching, friends.